How are you?
Fine.
You've been here before, right?
Yeah.
Last year?
2 years.
2 years ago. So what did you do? Went to see different Ajahn teachers? Pay respect? Did they give you any Dhamma?
Yes.
They do. Can you make use of the Dhamma they give you? You know the Dhamma is supposed to make you happier. You stay at Ajahn Long Po Jie's temple, Long Po Jie temple.
First night.
Just the first night. Now you stay in hotels. Or you stay different temples. All the trips here in temple.
Except for yesterday เพราะว่าเมื่อวานคิดว่าถ้าว่าอยู่ปทุมจะมาวัดกันตันเช้านี้มันไกลเพราะฉะนั้นคำที่ว่าละโสคือคำที่ว่าละโสผู้หญิงก็ไม่สะดวกเขาก็ต้องข้างโรงแรมผู้ชายก็อยู่ด้วยกัน
ได้ต้องมีธุระอะไรป่ะไม่มีนะ
แต่บางครั้งแล้วก็ฟังเลย
เทศบ่อยๆไม่รู้จะพูดอะไร You have any question? You know why you have to make dana? You know why you have to give your money away? Because money is poison. It's better not to have money.
But it is very difficult to give away. It's just like love potion.
Money is only good for buying food and buying the basic necessities of life. But if you buy other things, it's like buying drugs, buying addiction. The money is only good for looking after your body, taking care of your body. But to use money to buy happiness, that is like buying drugs, buying alcohol, buying cigarettes. They are addiction. After you got hooked, you cannot stop. You have to keep on having them. Anytime you cannot have them, then you will become unhappy. So the Buddha said you should not use money in this way. You should give your money to charity because it will make you happier. Like this time you come to Thailand and you go make dana at different temples. This is the proper way of spending money because it makes you happy when you give. You give things to other people. People can benefit from the gift you give them. Then you know they are happy. So you feel happy because you know that you have done something good for other people. Rather than just going to sightseeing to different tourist attractions, you don't get the same feeling back. Instead you'll get more desire to have more sightseeing, to go to more places. No matter how many places you go, you will still feel like you still have to go because they are never fulfilling. But to give dana, they can make you feel fulfilled. make you feel full, make you feel you don't need to have to go places. So this is the purpose of dana, to make use of your money wisely, to benefit your mind, and to get rid of your addiction from using money in the wrong way. So that's the purpose of charity or dana. And it also reduces your desire to have more money. See, if you make money, then you have to give money away to charity. Then you say, what's the purpose of making money? The reason why you make money is because you want to spend it on yourself, for yourself. But spending money this way is harmful to your mind, because it keeps you having to make more money so that you can spend more money this way. And the result is you never fulfilling. Your mind is never fulfilled by this kind of using money this way. But if you use money in the way of charity, it can make you feel content, make you feel happy. Then you also make you feel not having to work so hard to make so much money anymore. Then you can, when you're not having the desire to make money, then you will have time to come and practice Dhamma, to keep the sila, keep the 5 precepts, the 8 precepts. Have time to meditate. When you meditate, then you will find the real kind of happiness. This kind of happiness is fulfilling. It will make you content. It will make you have no desire to have anything, to be anything, or to want anything to be anything. You're happy with yourself. You can leave everything alone. Let go of everything. Right now you cannot let go of things because you depend on them. So you cannot depend on yourself. You have to depend on money. You have to depend on other people to make you happy. You have to depend on other things to make you happy. And if anything goes wrong with them, you feel unhappy. But if you have happy from meditation practice, then you don't care what happened to other things, other people, because you don't have to rely on them anymore. Even your body, you will not be concerned or afraid or be affected when the body get old or get sick or die, because once you can find happiness from meditation, you don't need to use the body. You use mindfulness to make your mind to become peace and calm, to be happy. So this is the right way, the way that will create pure happiness, no sadness accompany. The other kind of happiness that you go for, they are accompanied by unhappiness, because there will be a time when you will not be able to find happiness that way. When you run out of money, or when your body is too weak, or when you're sick, you cannot go and find the happiness that you used to find. Or the things or the people that you used to make you happy, they are no longer with you. They die or they disappear then that happiness that you have from them will also disappear. And what replaces is the unhappiness, sadness. When you lose your loved ones, how do you feel?
Very sad.
That's right. That's the kind of happiness that you go after, see. The kind of happiness that will be followed by unhappiness, sadness. This will be with everything in this world, whether it's people or things or places or anything. They will give you happiness, but then eventually they will disappear from you. then what follows is unhappiness, sadness. So if you don't want to have this kind of sadness, then you must give up this kind of happiness and seek the other kind of happiness, the kind of happiness that the Buddha had discovered, the happiness from peace of mind, but from meditation, from controlling your mind with mindfulness. You need mindfulness to stop your thoughts. Your thought is the one that makes your mind feel hungry, desiring for things. If you can stop your thoughts, then the desire will disappear, and you will find peace and contentment, happiness.
And normally we feel there's a duty to take care of the family.
That's the consequence because of having come and being born. The reason why you're being born is because you have desire to find happiness through the body. But once you have the body, you have other obligation arises. You have your father and your mother to look after. You have your own body to look after. Then you have your wife and your children to look after. That's because you want to use the body to make you happy. You have to have a wife, right? If you don't need to have a wife, then you won't have obligation to look after your family, your daughter or your son. See, right now you're in a what you call a vicious cycle.
After the fact.
Yeah, after the fact. So you have to reverse the process, like the Buddha did. See? The Buddha said, "Oh, I have to get out of this circle. I have to get out of my family. I have to run away. Leave them alone. They can continue. Don't worry. What happened if you die today? Life goes on for them, right? Okay, so you just go and do what the Buddha did. Go away and stay in a temple somewhere where nobody knows where you are, and then try to be like monks. Then you just assume that you're dead from your family. You have an accident or you have cancer and you die. And then they go on. If you leave them some money, then no problem. If you don't take any money with you, you leave all your possession with them. They can go on.
Even in bad state, that means it's not a happy state to live. Like for example, if they are not able to take care of themselves.
Well, how do you know that they won't be able to take care of themselves? What happens if you die today?
Okay.
Right? Whether they take care of themselves, that's not your business anymore, right? When you die. So you want to ensure that they take care of themselves, then you prepare some money and things for them, and teach them to do things for themselves. Don't rely on you so much. Tell them to go to work, earn money themselves.
Small country says, find a way to run.
I mean, this is a way to get to where the Buddha got. Everybody has to do the same thing. We all monks. We were like you before. We have obligation. We have families, duties. We have parents. But if you think hard enough, you say this is it's not important. If you just think that what happened if you die today, those people who live, they will somehow manage to go on. If they can't go on, then they also die. And anyway, even if they can go on, they eventually will die in the end. It's a matter of time, sooner or later. That's all. But if you want to get out of this cycle of rebirth, then you have to do what the Buddha did. You have to go find another kind of happiness. Because that kind of happiness will stop your desire to use the body as the means of finding happiness for you. The reason why we come back and reborn again because we need the body. We want to see, we want to hear. You need to have a body to see, to hear. But if you can meditate and find another kind of happiness, then you won't need the body. Then once you don't need the body, then you don't have to come back and be reborn. It's like if you don't have to use a car, then you don't have to buy a new car. The reason why you still want to buy a new car because you still want to use the car. But if you can stay at home and don't have to go out of the house, because you have all the things you need in the house, better than going outside. So why should you go outside the house? The problem is you don't have anything in the house, see? So you have to go outside the house. And to go outside you need transport. Like you see, if you have enough, or if you have everything in Penang, you don't have to come here. See? Because you don't have. If you have peace of mind, happiness inside yourself, you won't come from Penang to come here. You will ask yourself, what for? Because when you come here, you won't get as much as you would get where you were in Penang. The happiness that you can get from meditation is the better kind of happiness than the happiness that you will find from going outside of the mind. The happiness that you find through your body is not as good as the happiness that you get from your meditation. But you haven't got to that point, see? So you still need to go to use the body.
For happiness.
Yeah. That's why you have to keep coming back again and again. And it's good that way though, because come to the right place will tell you what to do.
The message.
Yeah. Once you get the message and you can carry on and do what you're told to do, one day you won't have to come here. So right now you have to reduce your other kind of happiness and try to develop this new kind of happiness. And the only way to do it is you have to choose one way or the other. You can't just do both. Well, you can do both, but maybe you can reduce down the old ways and try to do more of the new way. Like the Buddha recommend at least once a week you take the 8 precepts and stay at home. Don't go outside. Don't use the body to find happiness for you. Like don't go to party, don't dinner party or go to entertainment venues, or do any kind of activity that using the body. Come stay in a quiet place, either in your house or go to the temple, somewhere where it is quiet and you are not disturbed by the sights and sound, smell that will distract your mind, distract your concentration. Come be alone and try to concentrate your mind to focus on only one object, like using Bhutto Bhutto, repeating Bhutto Bhutto, or watch your body activity. Don't think about anybody, anything. Just try to be with the body or with Bhutto. If you can do this, then your mind will not be able to think about other things. And when you don't think, then your mind will have no desire for anything. The desire only comes up when you think of something. If you think of food, then you suddenly have this desire to eat. If you think of people, you have the desire to go see them, to get in touch with them. But you don't think about them, then you don't have any desire to have to do anything with them. So this is the way to bring your mind inside and become peaceful and happy. You have to stop your mind from going outside by thinking. See, when you think, the mind is already going outside. You think of Penang, in a couple of days you'll be back there. If you don't think about Penang, you might stay here for another year, for the whole year. You forget about Penang, But you keep thinking about Penang, thinking about your family, your business, your property. You say, oh, I have to go back. I have to go look after my property, my friend, my family. I have obligations. This is all your thoughts. If you can stop thinking about this, then you can stay here with me.
Stay.
So that's the goal of meditator, to stop your thinking. Because when you can stop your thinking, your mind become empty and peaceful and happy. And the next step is to stop your mind from thinking about everything by using the truth. The truth is everything is impermanent. Everything that you think of will one day disappear from you anyway. Your property, your family, your friends, everything, your body, they'll all disappear one day. They don't last forever. So why cling to them for? What for? When you cling and when you lose them, you feel bad, you feel sad. But when you don't cling to them, when they leave you, they disappear from you, you don't feel bad, you don't feel sad. Because you don't need them.
Some of the things you say create fear.
Fear because you want to have them with you. So you don't want to accept the truth. So. Right now your mind is being clouded by the delusion. The delusion to think that everything will last forever. But nothing lasts forever. So you have to keep thinking. When you first start thinking about impermanent, your mind will reject, and it will make you feel sad, feel afraid. But if you can force yourself to keep thinking, eventually you'll accept the truth. When you accept the truth, then you'll feel peaceful, because you will not resist the truth anymore. And the only way to do it in a way that you don't feel sad is you first must calm your mind first. When you calm your mind, then the resistance is less. The resistance is your defilement, your delusion, your desire to have things last forever. That's the delusion. Because the truth is nothing lasts forever. Even this planet doesn't last forever. One day this planet will become like Mars maybe, when all the atmosphere disappear. Like what we're having right now, global warming. Who knows, one day the temperature can be so high that it will boil everything on this earth. Then it will become like Mars, like a desert. No trees, nothing. Maybe Mars before was like this, like our earth, like our planet. So this is the way things are. Everything will eventually be destroyed. So don't cling to them. Accept them. Doesn't matter, because the truth is you are not destroyed with everything. See, this is the secret you don't know. Because you don't know who you are. Your delusion tells you that you are the body, right? But the truth is not that. You are the mind, that's the truth. But you don't know that. You only see this if you meditate. Because when you meditate and your mind becomes completely calm and concentrated, the mind will separate from the body. Then you'll see, oh, the one who thinks and the one who knows is not the body. So whatever happens to the body doesn't happen to the one who knows, who thinks. See, right now there are two persons in one, in yourself. Your body and the one who knows, who thinks.
The other guy.
Yeah, you don't know the other guy, but you're using him all the time. When you talk, it's not the body that talks, it's the mind that talks. The mind tells the body to say what the mind wants it to say. See? But you don't know that, and nobody knows it, except the Buddha. See? So the Buddha said, don't be afraid of all the things that will disappear from you. They're not you. They don't belong to you. You don't disappear with them. People sometimes afraid that if you go to Nibbana, then everything will disappear, and you would also disappear. No, everything disappear except you. See?
The mind is still there.
There, yeah, the mind is there always. Just like your mind and my mind right now is still there, but it's not happy. That's all, because it doesn't have the peace of mind that makes it happy. So it has to use the body. So that's why it has to change the body. Once its body die, you go look for a new. You go and get a new body, and come back and do the same thing. This is the thing that you've been doing many million times already, and you will keep doing this again and again. Being happy and being sad, alternating. But if you don't want this, then you have to do what the Buddha did. Give up the body. Stop using the body to find happiness for you, and use meditation instead to make you happy. Once you can do that, you can do it all the time. No matter how old your body becomes, you can still meditate. Even if you're sick in bed, you can still meditate. Meditation doesn't rely on your body at all. It depends on your mindfulness and wisdom, or insight. Insight meaning seeing the truth all the time. Right now you don't see the truth, so it makes you deluded, and makes you cling to things that makes you unhappy. If you know the thing that you catch is a snake, would you hold on to it? You will let it go, right? But you think it's a fish, it's an eel. You think it's an eel, so this is good food. But if you know it's a cobra, then you just let go, right? Everything that you cling to, they are like snake, poisonous snake. But you think they are eels, food for you to eat. So you will be sad with everything that you have. One day, sooner or later, either you leave them or they leave you. So this is the insight that you have to try to teach your mind, to see things as they are, not to see things as you think they are. It's a difference. You think that everything is good, everything lasts, everything belongs to you, but in fact they are not. They don't last, they don't really belong to you. Sooner or later they can be gone any time, any day. If you think like this all the time, then you will let go. Then when they leave you, you will not feel sad. But before you can let go, you must have the happiness inside first, so that you don't have to rely on them, depend on them. Right now you depend on your family, your money, your body to provide you with the happiness that you want. But one day they will not be able to do it. So try to do as the Buddha teaches. Try to stop using money in the wrong way. Give it to charity, and stop wasting your time looking for more money. Just make money enough to look after your body, and your family, so that you can have time to come and meditate, time to go stay in the temple. When you first start, you might do it once a week first. Then if you progress, then you want to have more time, then you can do 2 days, 3 days a week, and then eventually you might want to become a monk, ordained. Then you can have all the time to make your mind peaceful and happy. So do dana, charity, keep the sila, the precepts. Because if you break the precept, it makes you unhappy. When you steal, when you cheat, when you lie, you don't feel good. So try not to break the precept. And if you can keep the 5 precepts, then you can move up to the 8th precept. once a week keep the 8 precepts. On the other day keep the 5 precepts first. You can do this on a gradual basis. You don't have to do suddenly like become a monk right away. You won't be able to do it. Like start running a marathon the first time you run, you won't be able to do it. But people who run marathon, they start from 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers. They keep adding, because they can build up the strength. The mind is the same way. You can build up your mental strength to give up more money, to keep more precepts, to practice more meditation. But you have to do from the point where you can, and build up from there. You don't want to suddenly go up to where when you start, you want to go to the point where the monk or the Buddha did. That's not possible. So you have to be a temporary monk first. Be a monk once a week. Keep the 8 precepts. Go to stay in the temple. This is like being a monk for 1 day. The Buddha wants you to try to taste the food first before you order the food. Once you taste and you feel it tastes good, then you say, okay, I'll have the whole plate. After you do this for a while, then you say, oh, this is good. It's better than what I used to have. Then you might want to become a monk or a nun. Okay, so remember, dana, sila, and pavana. These are the steps that you have to go on. This is the path to true happiness. The path to the cessation of all suffering. The path to the cessation of rebirth. Go through dana, sila, and pavana. Okay? Want to ask any question?
May I make a comment a few words? One of American millionaire, he talked about money, and he said that money is indispensable. So we accept that because it's necessary for life, for just the body. You need the house, you need to do anything. But like Lupa said, the Buddha said, don't cling on it but attach to it, because you cannot take away with it. That was the point. So,
and it cannot buy you real happiness. It can buy you drugs, addiction.
So use it appropriately. That's the point.
Stop having money, stop looking for money. If you have enough to eat, then start looking for peace, happiness inside by meditation. Okay, I'll give you the Anumodana then. Yā thā wā rīt wā hā purā paripurenti sākaraṁ eva meva ito tinang petanang upakapati ichitang pakitang tumhang kipameva sanucchatu sapphe purentu sankapa yanto panaraso yatha manichoti raso yatha saphitiyo vivacchantu sappharoko vinasatu mate bhavatavantarayo sukhi thikayuko bhava apivatanasi litsa nityang uttapachayino jataro dhamma vatthanti ayuvano sukhang phalang.